Penis delicious, penis nutritious. Passing it to Sam, you say something.
Penis ridiculous.
Alright, kind of cliche, but...
What do you mean?
Penis particular.
Please don't pass
Penis
it back to me.
funicular. You know, like the
What's that even mean?
the like the little tram things that go up the hills. Like,
penis
that
Various,
usually
penis
work.
Atlanta, penis Darius, penis Pepsi, penis Fanta.
I said a really good one the other day. What was it? On this one.
Penis atrocious, penis precocious, penis
Cool and
califragilistic.
mysterious, penis delirious.
Hmm?
Cool and mysterious.
Isn't that
penis
just in the
delirious.
original?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you like raved about it for a good minute.
Did I?
Yeah. And you weren't even drunk then.
We just have terrible.
Oh, it's
memories.
probably just because you said penis mysterious at all. That's funny enough.
Okay.
Yo, what song is that? Charlie's playing a classical banger.
I thought I'd say classic J.
Well,
Dies.
he's clearly not playing classic J.
Yeah.
Ding ding dudung dudung. I don't know what song that is. It's probably called something ninth. Something Symphony 4, you know, some shit like that. That's what they all used to name him. Really unoriginal.
You know you're gay, check your asshole.
Yeah, that's clever.
Who said that? I feel like you said that.
Why do we keep... There's so many!
And then I said, my dick is sore from sucking on this cock.
I love that because the implication is that you suck your own cock. And that you
That
have
wasn't
one.
what I was going for.
I know, you just said it wrong, but that's
Yeah, I
what
know.
it says, which is funny.
Yeah, this is the
Implication.
short
The
list, Sam.
implication, yeah.
This is the short list.
Where's the big list?
It's this one. All of that. Half of it is that D's Nuts conversation that me and Sam had at like 4 a.m. Did someone say gay penguins?
Yeah, penguins are like the most gay animals, I think.
Yeah.
They're the only other ones that
Okay,
are
except
gay.
maybe like
We need to get John here to
no,
talk about
bonobos.
penguins.
Bonobos
Yeah.
fuck each other all the time. Doesn't even matter if they're men or women or children.
Okay, well... Yeah, Joe tells really good stories about these two gay penguins that are in a zoo.
Yeah.
Apparently it's really cute.
It is.
There's like every other penguin's like with their mate,
Yeah.
like, and they're all like breeding season, woo!
And, there's just
And then
the
these two male
ones.
penguins that just like they're always together and like jump and they want to play about and shit while everyone else is breeding.
There's a Parks and Rec episode about gay penguin marriage.
That's that
I
shit.
think that's
out
like
a lot.
season 2 maybe. It's early. Ella's got the stool.
I've got the stool.
Yeah, weren't you on that chair originally?
Yeah, and then I gave it to Sam because I like the floor, and then I realised that I'm not liking the floor as much as I thought I liked the floor. So I got the stool because I saw the stool, and now I have the stool and I'm sitting on the stool.
So I'll give you the setup right now. I'm on the cool blue swivel chair I found in a skip. Sam's on the
Wooden
just
chair.
a pretty decent wooden chair. Ella's on the camping stool that came with the camping table that the laptop and microphone is on. And desk fan. On iPod Classic and dock. And Mario question mark box mug.
And like a little car.
It says what type of car it is on the bottom. I don't know if it does with some kind of Ferraris on it. Or like Peugeot.
It's
I
a
don't know.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
E-Type coupe.
I don't know cars. In fact, the only type of car I know off the top of my head is Fiat 500.
Banger.
Yeah, that's Lupin's car in Lupin the Third. Or
Wow.
Lupin, or
Or is it
Rupin,
that,
as he's
that
called
French
sometimes.
series.
No, Japanese. I mean, there's
Oh.
this French. There is a series called Lupin on Netflix, but
Yeah.
that's not what I'm talking about. Lupin the Third and the Castle of Cagliostro. That's a good movie. That's not Ghibli, but it is Miyazaki. How many seconds was that? There was a good 4 seconds of silence when Sam was just playing with the toy car and driving it across Ella's arm, and no one said anything.
I just kind of let it happen.
It was quite fun.
Meow.
This is actually my childhood though, just like going across surfaces with toy cars and
What
just going
my
back.
childhood is. I need a little guy, something that represents a man. I have a little Tom's the Tank Engine train conductor guy somewhere. There he is. Alright, this is such awful podcast material. But, like, look at this. Alright, this is what I used to do all day, every day, hours at a time. My childhood was just... hours. Hours I'd spend.
That's
just-
fun.
Making the guy walk off the table.
Yeah. It was fun to do with Lego figures because you could move their arms and legs and you make them flail. And just like pretend it's in slow motion.
I used to get like every single character I had of like anything and create like fictional wars between
That's because
them.
you had so many toys. You rich kid.
That was
you
back
had
when my mum was nice to
All
me.
the Ben 10s. Probably had
I had
them.
so much Star
You
Wars
probably
shit.
had them Doctor Who figures too.
I only had Daleks.
Yeah, but you had screwdrivers.
I had Monster
I
High
did,
dolls,
yeah.
they were sick.
Oh, I had 2 Matt Smith screwdrivers.
Yeah.
I broke the first one and I literally cried my eyes out.
I made my own out
And
of
it
tin
was-
foil and was
I
very
respect
proud.
that. I do respect that.
That's not to say that I'm poor, because I'm not. Don't want to give that impression. I just didn't have screwdrivers. No, I used to play with like literally anything, as long as they weren't like mixed shit. Like I wouldn't play like because I love segregation. I wouldn't play with like Bionicles and Lego, but I would play with either of them. Like, no. I wasn't super into like castles and soldiers and stuff, but I had just the one massive castle set and
Was it
loads of
wooden?
soldiers. It was the one
I
that
had
my
one.
family gave to school. Yeah.
I think I nicked it from school then.
I had a pink-
No, because I had one of them.
I had
as
a
well.
pink one. And I also had...
A pink castle. Okay, go on.
Okay.
This was when I was a girl, okay. No, I was like 6. It was a really big fucking castle, and it had like all blue and green, sort of like nice, sort of painting stuff on it.
Cool.
It's really nice. And
I
then
think
mum
we had
sold
the
it on
same
eBay.
one. Why would you give that shit to school?
I didn't. I did.
Because
Also, I was, like,
that's,
10.
It was so sick.
I was like.
I was playing with that shit until I was like 15.
I was trying to.
Last year.
I do kind of want figures. Like I don't. Some of the One Piece figures look really really cool.
They're so expensive
They are,
though.
but that's the thing. Like you know, in the manga you've got like really cool art drawn by the guy who made it, and then you've got like other ones made later that are like colored versions of that. So there's more detail sometimes, and then in anime you get to see it in motion and stuff, and you know voice acted and sound effects and stuff. That's really cool. And then you've just got these figures that are made like. You know, the manga is just made to tell the story, and it's the representation of what it is, what's happening, and stuff. It's well made because, you know, he's a good artist, he's been doing it for like 20 years. The colour version is just that with colour, and the anime is just that with the animation and sound effects, but it's got a budget. And they're all, like, good, but they're all just made with a purpose, you know, like, the scene in the manga was made as a scene in the manga, you know, the anime was made to make money. And then you got the figurines, which is just made by people that love One Piece, right? So,
so much.
yeah. So they're just like really cool little 3 models you can look at all angles.
Yeah.
And like there are always particular scenes too. Like you can get like a Mihawk one, the scene where he cuts a bunch of ships in 2.
Yeah.
Or you can get Luffy the first time he does Gear 4th, which is fucking sick. And Trafalgar Law in any situation. That would be
Very
awesome.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Zoro one that I came across.
Yes.
Because I was searching for it.
You came
You
across. Yeah. You came across the room. Yeah. Go on.
I did do this.
Yeah.
But I was looking at it. I was like, oh my god, this shit's so sick.
Yeah.
And I see how much it costs. 500 quid.
Jesus.
Yeah.
For, it was only like that big.
Well, what scene was it? Called
I don't know, but he had sword in his mouth.
Right.
And then his other two swords in his hand, but one was like held backwards and
Yeah.
one was like held forwards. And it just
Was
looked
this
cool.
before or after the time skip?
Before the time
Ooh.
skip?
I don't know when that is, but it sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah.
He changed swords over time, I swear.
He does, yeah.
I think after the time skip he gets like a white
Alright,
one.
I'll break this down.
And-
No, he always had the white one.
Ah,
That's important because it was in his backstory.
fair enough.
Like, I love One Piece. My favorite things about him are like lore.
yeah.
Yeah, Devil Fruits and the Straw Hat
Mold
Pirates. A lot of people love like the sword fighting stuff.
Hmm.
That's not really what I'm into, but I'll do my best to break down Zoro's swords because Roronoa Zoro does 3-sword style. That's his thing. So, because in his backstory, he kept being beat by this girl called Kuina, who was like the daughter of the guy who ran the sword dojo place. Anyway, she had the cool white sword,
Right.
and then she fell down the stairs and died. Yeah, that's the backstory. It's
That's-
very sad. Yeah.
That's such a shit way to die in
Yeah,
One Piece.
it depends on the version. I think sometimes she gets an illness, sometimes she fell down the stairs.
Elvis is better than falling
It
down
is.
the
I mean,
stairs.
it's way more cliche. Like everyone's like has a childhood friend who died of an illness in anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there's just always someone that's got a terminal illness and then they slowly
But
die.
yeah,
over time.
the girl's father's like, here, have Zoro have her sword, and he takes it, and that's the one he always puts in his mouth.
Simple.
And at the start of the season, he has that cool childhood best friend sword, and then just 2 other random ones, and then all of them break except for the childhood friend one when he's fighting Mihawk. So he goes to Log Town and he gets more, and then one of them is a cool cursed sword.
I've definitely watched a video on this, but I've forgotten it.
Was it a Tekking video? Tekking 101. Because he put all the replicas
God.
and shit. He's so good. I love Tekking. Anyway.
Explain.
Alright, Tekking 101. Matthew Crawford. He's the guy who makes like a fucking crazy amount of One Piece content. He makes like a 45-minute video like once every 2 days. Or something. And yeah, it's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
He's very cringe, but it's like he just is. He's a cringe person, but there's like a fine line, you know, between like, because a lot of the time, you know, Star Wars Kid was a classic thing. People look at this fat guy trying to do the Star Wars shit, and it's not really cringe, but it's kind of
Sickening. No, wait, that's mean.
it's embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
And that's what
Secondhand
I
embarrassment.
guess, you know, so a lot of cringe comes from people doing things they like, and then I don't know, them getting shit for that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Sometimes there's just a whole bunch of wholesomeness to cringe videos, like weird fandom shit on the internet. Like you can,
There's an entire Wikipedia for Naruto.
yeah. I mean, like
There's so much
you
shit
can
on there.
cringe at like Undertale fan art and cosplay for like days, but you know those people really love what they're doing,
Yeah.
and you know.
At least they're having fun.
And yeah, it's on that same level. So it just depends where how you wanna look at it, I guess. Because if you look at it, it's like some dude, some 20-something-year-old guy doing roly-polies on his bed with One Piece replicas he bought on Amazon, then it's gonna be cringe. But if you just like look at it as like some guy making videos for people who want to see him, you know, making videos about what he
I
likes.
can't even knock it. Like
and
I
having
watched
fun.
quite a lot of
Yeah,
his videos.
I love it. It's cringe though. Yeah.
You should do Sam freaking clones himself, but just talking about One Piece.
Can I just like be in the background a little bit?
Just do that for hours. Just
You
me
could go
talking
on
to
about it for
myself
so
about
long.
One Piece.
I bet you could do that.
Yeah.
Can I like be around just to throw in like a tiny thing now? I didn't mean some weird noise.
Is that Sam's laugh or was that?
That's what I
He
sound like.
sometimes like makes weird noises.
I can't we all make weird noises sometimes.
You meow like a cat.
Yeah,
come
you
on.
do meow like a cat, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
You
not
are a cat.
intentional.
Neither are my little outbursts. I don't realise I do them.
Well,
Oh,
Sometimes it happens. There's a.
Meow, sometimes that happens. What?
Anyway, the cursed sword. What the fuck? Why is it cursed?
Oh, it's just kind of cool and red, I think. That might be the one later. Anyway,
Like,
the
what's
shop
it
owner in Logtown, he's like, oh, you don't want that one, it's cursed, and we don't know, it's super vague, but I don't
Right.
know, it like injures you maybe or something. But Zora's like, that sounds pretty cool, and says, how cursed can it be? And he throws it in the air and then sticks his arm out. And then the sword like spins around and misses him, and he's like, I'll take it. So it's kind of like, it depends on how you want to look at it. A really badass or a really stupid scene. Kind of both.
It's badass.
Yeah.
It is Zora.
It's cool. That's yeah,
Cat.
cool cursed sword. And then later on in Thriller Bark, I'm probably missing a bunch, but later on in Thriller Bark, he fights like a zombie of a cool samurai
Right.
and gets a sword that's like a national
definitely
treasure of
watched a video on
someplace. Yeah. And then by the time skip, he can use armament haki on like all of his swords. Yeah.
Did he get all of them?
All
Haki.
haki? No, he doesn't have conquerors. I think that's confirmed. But
Right.
that one's like super rare.
Yeah.
Only like the captains and stuff have that. Or
You
just,
told
like-
me it's like leadership qualities
Yeah.
to get them. Yeah. Fair dues.
I think maybe I just subconsciously miss my cats, so I just like have to channel them through myself.
That's cringe.
You're gonna become a cat like Maureen Ponderosa.
I'm not. Just for clarification, I'm not a furry.
Yes.
Just for
I'm not.
clarification, she is a furry.
She is Maureen Ponderosa.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. I
Wait.
don't even know who that is.
It is.
Fictional character.
From It's Always Sunny.
Dennis's
She marries.
ex-wife.
Yeah, she marries Dennis, and then doesn't she marry one of the the Ponderosa
Mick
twins? Oh yeah, that's what they're called,
Yeah.
the Poils. You know, the really sweaty people.
The
So
inbred
gross.
ones.
They're actually disgusting.
Yeah.
They're so sickening.
That's like.
You forgot twice.
What?
Oh, sorry, I said sickening more than once.
Well, you took it back last time, so I guess you want to take
Sam
it
always.
I don't want to take this
Sam
back.
always reacts that way every time you say something again. So every time you like yeah, anytime you say anything against Sam, it's oh sorry, I'm not allowed to do this. That's always what it is.
It's my defense
The
mechanism.
best example is when
It's on this, I swear.
yeah, we were talking about favorite community characters. I said, "Who's your favorite community character?" You said Britta,
Yeah.
and then I joked that you were copying me. like how
I was
how
like,
was I being
"Oh, I'm
serious
sorry."
in that situation, right?
Well, how dare I like the same character?
Literally, yeah. Thank you for addressing it at least, because I thought about that for like the next 2 days. Like, why did he react that way? That was obviously a joke. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
You even said that to me yesterday. I was
You're
like,
sorry.
Sam never can't take a joke, and he gets so
Yeah,
It takes
it's
it
just
so
Are
that
you guys
seriously.
together without me again?
yeah.
yesterday. Yeah.
You said we could go
I'm
out.
No,
joking.
you're supposed to say that. It's like good manners, but you don't actually want
Exactly.
people to go.
You get it, you get it.
I mean, I'd probably generally wouldn't mind if I was doing something myself.
Good,
if I was grounded,
because
it'd be
like
different.
the first 3 times we went out, you weren't there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Kind of was jealous that I missed the apple pie thing, and Emily saying, "Why are we like this?"
Yeah, it was good. It was a good man.
I'm also very upset you
Was
missed him
Reese
standing
there
up
for
to all
that?
the chefs.
Was Reese there for that?
No. He came to us in the woods. We were in the field next to Alright.
Speaking of Charles, had a conversation with 3. I
By
saw-
conversation, was it just them being extreme cunts?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, basically, I saw them early. I saw someone else earlier, and they nearly ran me over with their scooter. But I'll tell you who that was after.
Right.
Because we're not name dropping anymore, or trying not
Oh,
to.
yeah, okay.
And then the 3 chavs were on their bikes, and then the first one nearly swerved into me, and then they were like, oh, you know, like so. Yeah, just top class comedy right there. And I went home, and then I was walking down to Sam's.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Hi, do you remember us?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." And they're like, do you not like him or something? I was like, not really. And he just ran me over with your bike. And they were like, well, it was a swerve actually. I was like, I don't care what it was. And then they asked me what I was listening to, and then one of the guys said, oh, does it slit your wrist? It's like, oh yeah.
A good one there.
And then I told them what I was actually listening to, and they was like, oh, I know him. No. I love you now. I'm just like, yeah, great. And then they just called me an emo bitch.
I love you now, but you're an emo bitch. Very
No, it was the other guy who was a cunt.
Hey man, some people are really into that, you know.
Yeah, they might like be attracted to it.
They're like year 8.
Never mind.
Probably like year 9s now, probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
probably,
it is,
yeah.
But, yeah.
But yeah, that was an interesting encounter that I wish I didn't experience. They're having a staring contest for context.
Step down, Sam.
Never.
You forget your place.
I do.
It's still going strong. Simon's making weird things with his lips now. Sam Wheeler, that is.
You gotta help him.
The other
Sam
Sam's
Wheeler's
very
not
similar.
gonna last.
No.
He's got like Steve Buscemi eyes. You see this? This is the world's smallest violin playing just for the waitresses.
The waitress. Isn't like the one Charlie follows.
No,
Oh,
as in Reservoir Dogs.
I never watched that.
Oh yeah, because you went home because you were being a Mardy cunt.
Classic Sam. Dies and goes to hell.
Yes.
I'll give you 5p if you blink. 10p.
Can I have my £5 back?
Oh, I still have that, don't I?
Oh, you put
That
it
was
in.
in my other shirt pocket.
Where's that?
Probably on the bed.
Okay. I thought you were going to tell me it was in the wash and the £5 had been reduced to
It's not
atoms.
iPhone.
Reduced to atoms. No, I'm not
How
Cal.
is this still going?
I don't know. We should have timed it since, you know, there is a little thing counting the seconds there.
I didn't realise you were doing it until you were silent. I was like, oh, they're doing a staring contest. You both keep doing weird things with your lips. Stop it.
So I'm shuffling this whole jaw around. You know, at this point, I'm just gonna start crying. But not
Let it
actually.
all
It's just
out.
like,
There's
What-
that one regular show episode where when they do a staring contest.
Peeps, right?
His eyes are just like on them,
Popping
like pop out of his
skull.
head. Yeah.
awooga.
A booga wooga.
Yeah, I'm just tearing up. This doesn't count as crying. Don't put this on the record.
I'm
Just
putting
do
it
that,
on the
though.
record.
It's just eyes watering.
Yeah.
I'm definitely putting it on the record.
Do not put it on the record.
I'm putting it on the record.
I haven't
I'm
cried.
running the numbers.
I
on
haven't cried since I watched Onward.
I know. That's why I'm
Oh
putting
my
it on the
god. Oh
How are you lasting this long? It's not cool.
a little flicker.
Oh, yeah, That was very nearly. I could count that if I wanted to. That was half a point. You got half a life left.
We're not doing a life system, man.
I'm in charge. I'm the referee here.
Listen to the ref here, lad.
I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna blink.
Please
yeah,
do.
You already did. You literally just.
I did not blink.
Yes, you did.
Please
I
do
literally
it.
I just watched
You just said you were gonna do
You
it.
do it.
No, because I care.
You just did it again. You
Why
keep
care?
blinking.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did.
All I'm saying is
You're
I'm
half
staring
alive
directly
anyway.
at his eyes and
You.
I didn't close my
yes,
eyes.
you did.
I didn't close my eyes. I did
That was a blink.
No, I didn't. It kind of like flickered for a second.
Well, you're on half a life anyway, so.
They didn't close fully. That doesn't count.
You
I'm
lost.
actually dying.
What are you talking about? Half a life? That doesn't mean anything.
You don't make the rules here, pal.
And why would you? You're not
Because
the one
I'm
doing the
reffing.
staring competition.
Hey.
Hi.
Yo,
Emily's
Emily just
here.
walked in. How you doing? Sam blinked before I did. Just so you know.
No,
you
I'm
lost.
not lying.
He looked at Emily and he went.
Defeat.
I swear on my life I didn't. I deliberately
No,
tried my
I
hardest.
saw exactly what
You're
you did.
lying right now, man.
You think,
You know what?
you wink, you do a double blink. What did you say? And I'm quoting,
Cool
I'm,
reference
quo-
Arbor.
I'm quoting Dick Van Dyke
You
right now in
swallowed
Mary
the good
Poppins.
stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, god
It
damn.
actually spilt a bit in my bag. I've not opened it yet to see how the damage is, but
That's
it's
so weird.
feel it.
Fucking of course you spill everything.
I know. Well, the lid. Like,
Aren't we
came
leaving
on
now?
screen.
Hmm?
But it's
Aren't we
in a
leaving?
jump.
Yeah, we're going somewhere. Where are we
Well,
going?
let's go.
I just want to see.
Field,
I just
yeah.
want to see how.
How big the damage
wait,
is.
Wait, have you got a fiver?
That's probably still okay, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I
Just do
probably
it
can't
first,
have
just do
any.
it
Oh,
You were just there like, I'm only gonna come down if we're like, getting
Yeah, but we
so
can do-
pissed.
Yeah, but I think we will if we just have
so
it first.
just
Did you bring
Are we
money to
home
pay
on-
Charlie?
no, we're not.
I already
Hold
told
on.
Ella.
Just
I
for
think we'll have to
context,
PayPal him.
we recorded like 2 5-minute episodes that were both shit
Why 5 minutes?
Oh,
because
so-
they were shit.
Yeah.
So we started again twice.
Okay.
And then this one, which is also kind of shit.
This is better
Um,
than the other.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like a dig, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Actually, we have been having a staring contest for